Hi, so welcome to Thursday's training tip, and today I wanted to cover a situation that I've seen quite a lot this week, and it's about whether we use correction or whether we use choice when we're training a dog. Okay, so I'll go through the first one. That's a correction. So the dog does something and then we correct it, and then hopefully they'll do the right thing afterwards. And I've seen a couple of videos going around on YouTube and on Facebook where there's a little puppy that's in a sit and they're trying to teach the puppy to stay there. So they put a puppy in a sit and then it breaks the sit and they go and then they put it back in the sit and then it stays there. And it looks like a really good training video because the dog has done what it likes. But when we dig deeper into that, that correction, that is actually stopping the puppy from trying new things. So when we correct a behavior, we take away the choice. We take away the choice to do other behaviors. And what that does is it locks the dog into that set type of behavior. So they don't think outside the box and they're a bit scared to try something new. Now, is that a problem? Well, not in the case of getting the puppy to sit and stay there, I guess. But if we want that puppy to do something else, then what's going to happen is every time we kind of wait for that puppy to do something else, or we try and make them do something else, they're going to think, oh, I don't know if I should because I might get corrected. Okay. So we try and train our dogs with the idea of giving them the choice. Now we sculpture their world, so their choices maybe in some ways are limited, but they're allowed to try out new things. They're allowed to be a bit more creative in the way that they train, the way that they learn. That way they're not going to get boxed into just doing a sit and then not thinking about doing anything else. So they go through a whole load of different routines or a whole load of different behaviours, and then we'll pinpoint the ones we want and then we'll promote them. We're not going we're not teaching them, we're not correcting them in any way, shape or form. We're letting them explore the world and explore the different things that they can do so that we can pinpoint the ones we want. We're actually giving our dogs confidence. We're not taking that confidence away. We're giving them agency on their learning and we're not controlling them. So the way that we train is about giving agency and about choice to our dogs. They then get confident that they can then apply those new behaviors in different situations much better because they're not being corrected all the time. Really worth thinking about that. When we correct something, we might be adding a layer of fear as well. So they might be doing that behavior, but it might be through fear. When we give the dog the choice, they're likely to do that behavior when we're not even there. Okay, so just a thought today: are you training through correction or are you training through choice? If you're going or no or all those kind of things, you're training through correction. And that's not even talking about the lead jerking or that kind of aversive stuff. Just a simple and you might be taking the choice away from the dog, and that might be limiting what your dog can learn and how quickly it can learn later on. Okay, just a thought.